Sometimes the best kind of upgrade is the one you forget about. I swapped my battered Apple Watch Ultra for the new Apple Watch Ultra 3. And honestly, it just sits on my wrist and works. No drama, no hype, and that's not a bad thing. Let's talk about it. So quick bit of background, I owned the original Apple Watch Ultra. I skipped Ultra 2 because it felt like too small of an upgrade. Faster processor, maybe better sensors, but nothing I needed. But over time, the battery on my original Ultra started to go downhill. I was charging daily, sometimes twice daily if I'd done a long workout. Add to that some scuffs and scratches after a cycling accident last year, and I knew it would be time to trade up when they announced the Ultra 3. I went for the Ultra 3 in black titanium, paired with the matching titanium Milanese band. As a bespoke tailor, I want something that fits in with my professional look. The natural titanium with the sporty bands always felt out of place when worn with a suit. This new combo feels classy, modern, and discreet. It looks like it belongs with tailoring, not just in the gym. Now, what's actually new with Ultra 3? Apple's big upgrades are a brighter OLED display with slimmer bezels and a bigger, more usable screen, a faster chip, improved battery life. Apple claims up to 72 hours of use. New health features including hypertension detection and better sleep scoring, and satellite connectivity for SOS and messages when you're off-grid. On paper, it's not a revolution, but there are some subtle refinements that make the watch better for day-to-day use. So here's how it's been for me. First off, the screen is much easier to read at a glance. I don't have to tilt my wrist up so far when running or cycling. It's also more readable from an angle, which is handy when your arms are busy. And one surprise I found out the other day, I could actually tap and use the screen whilst in the shower. Previous versions of Apple Watch never allowed that when they got wet. Battery life is where I've really noticed the difference. For me, I'm now charging every 36 to 48 hours, not every day. No more battery anxiety, and that's with my usual habits. Fitness and sleep tracking, plus putting the watch in airplane mode when my watch is nearby, and only enabling cellular when I'm without my phone. In terms of comfort and style, this black titanium case with the Milanese band just works with tailoring. It looks discreet with a suit instead of sticking out like a sore thumb. As for new features like hypertension detection and satellite SOS, I haven't had to use them yet. They're there, but they're not part of my daily life. Same with the faster chip, everything feels ultra smooth. But then I never found the original Ultra to be slow. Durability feels solid once again. Everything about the Ultra 3 just feels that bit more refined than my original Ultra. So, should you upgrade? If you've still got the original Ultra and the battery is wearing out, or you want the bigger, brighter screen, then yes, it's worth upgrading. If you're into off-grid adventures, the new satellite connectivity might tip it too. I remember one situation on a long endurance ride where I was stuck out in the middle of nowhere with multiple punctures, no cellular reception, and I was unable to call or message anyone for help. It was an absolute nightmare. I'm not looking forward to being stuck in the middle of nowhere again, but I've got some assurance that I can get some help if the situation ever arises. For those of you who are on the Watch Ultra 2, honestly, I wouldn't bother. It's not a big enough leap. And if your Ultra 1 is still running smoothly and the battery's fine, keep it. Trade-in values right now here in the UK are about £225 for the original Ultra. So paying another £574 just for refinements isn't really great value unless you absolutely need those health upgrades. For me, the Ultra 3 has been the most boring upgrade of this new cycle of Apple products. And I kind of mean that as a compliment. It was literally a case of set it up, put it on my wrist, and forget about it. No more charging stress, a screen that's easier to read, and a design that looks better with my suits. That's all I need personally. If your Ultra is still doing the job, skip the Ultra 3. But if it's starting to struggle, this is a worthy replacement. Simple as that. Thanks as ever for watching. If this helped, please remember to hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Are you upgrading or are you waiting this one out? And if you've got any questions about the Watch Ultra 3 that I might not have answered in this review, please do drop your questions in the comments. We do reply to every single one. Thank you so much once again. I'll see you on the next one.